Scorpio, you are up for the September Tarot Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. All right. So we're in the middle of August as I'm recording this. This is the general reading. For August, all of the readings are up. The general reading is up. The love reading is up. The money reading is up for all of the signs. The full moon in Aquarius reading, which that just happened a few days ago, which is for the collective, that is up. Whatever reading you decide to listen to or watch, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now that I've said all that, let's go ahead and get into the reading, Scorpio. I'm going to use my karma cards, and then I will go into my tarot cards. May I have the energy for Scorpio for September? May I have the energy for Scorpio for September? What is it that Scorpio needs to hear? What is it that Scorpio needs to hear? What is it that Scorpio needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? Thank you. May I have some more cards, please? Some of you might be a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. This is too many. I'm going to take the one on top. And then I'll take... what's at the bottom? This is the one I'm going to go with at the bottom, because I only wanted to do 3. So... the first card that came out is Sagittarius. Some of you might have Sagittarius in your chart. Some of you might be a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. So your birthday might be like November 20th, give or take, around that time. And it says your highest ideals, the rules of, get it out to the world. So there's something that you need to get out to the world. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Another card that came out is Gemini. Dealing with signs here. And you may have Sagittarius. You may not be a cusp, but you might have Sagittarius in your chart. And the same thing with Gemini. You may have Gemini in your chart. It says what you want to be known. What is believed about. Use the quickest way. And so there's something that for some of you, I feel like you're attempting to get this out to the world. Some of you might be looking for more recognition too. And the reason I say that is because this bottom card was calling to me, which is the 10th house. It's about your destiny, where you're going in your career. And for some of you Scorpios, you're looking to expand when it comes to like your destiny and your career and things of that nature. Which is why there's something that you more than likely want to get out so the world can see what you can do. And you're probably doing it quickly with this Gemini energy. If not, this is telling you you need to do it quickly. You need to have a sense of urgency is what needs to be done. Let me get some tarot cards and see what we get here. Energy for Scorpio for September. Energy for Scorpio for September. Energy for Scorpio for September. What is it that Scorpio needs to hear? What is it that Scorpio needs to hear? What is it that Scorpio needs to hear? I heard don't be complacent. May I have some cards, please? Thank you. Some of you, there may be some confusion going on. You might have a lot of options and you're trying to figure out which way to go. The reason I'm saying that because 7 of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces came out. So it can be about confusion or you just have lots of options. But also the 2 of Pentacles came out. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, which is earth energy. So you're trying to figure out which one you're looking to juggle is what you're doing. You may be juggling something right now. And some of you may not want to juggle anymore. You may only want to choose one. You have the 4 of Pentacles. With that, where there's a solid foundation, but there's a strong focus on money. Another card fell on the floor. Let me get that right quick and see what it is. Yeah, you're going to get some clarity. Ace of Swords is going to come through. So for those of you who feel like you're juggling, it's going to come to an end. Is what's going to happen. You will make the right decision. The reason I'm saying that is because the planet that rules Sagittarius is Jupiter. Jupiter is about blessings. Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy. Even though the Wheel of Fortune is fixed, it's still Jupiter energy because it's about expansion. As long as you make the right decisions, expansion is going to happen. With the Ace of Swords being here, this is also a victory card. And Swords is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. With the Ace of Swords being here, you're going to get the clarity to make the right decision. 4 of Pentacles plus the 2 of Pentacles is the 6 of Pentacles. Which 6 of Pentacles can be like a sudden cash infusion. It can be unexpected. But also it can be about things karmically balancing out. And I feel whatever this knowledge is, whatever this communication is, that is what's going to come in and balance out a situation where you don't feel like you have to juggle anymore. Or where you don't feel like you have to focus so much on money anymore. It's like you have the solid foundation. But I feel like for some of you, you're burning the candle at both ends. And you're like, okay, I don't know how much longer I can do this. Which is why there was confusion. 7 of Cups. But then there's going to be clarity. Is what's going to happen. So with that, I will say there will be success in something as soon as the decision is made. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I think I'm going to title this Success After a Careful Decision. Because I don't believe this is something, even though you need to have a sense of urgency, you need to get this out, whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're doing. I don't believe that you will do it carelessly. I don't believe that. What's at the bottom of the deck? I didn't even check that. 7 of Swords. Yeah, some of you might even be keeping it to yourself. And this is more air energy. And especially with the 7 of Swords plus the Ace of Swords is the 8 of Swords. So where you're not talking to people, it may be something that you're working on. Some of you might be thinking about starting a business with Sagittarius here. Also, some of you might be writing a book because also Sagittarius is good for media and publishing. And especially with the Ace of Swords here, this can deal with a very strong communication. I just heard something about somebody might be writing something about their life as well, or their life experiences. But there may be some type of written communication that is going to bring in some financial balance in your life. For others of you, I just feel that whatever it is, once you get it out and you've been keeping quiet about it, 8 of Swords energy, Ace plus 7, 8. Once you get it out, it's going to be like a weight is lifted off of your shoulders. But you're just being very strategic about how you're doing it. Because again, there's still confusion here. 7 of Cups. And with it being 2 sevens, that's still significant. But this is a victory card. So, yeah. Success after thinking something through. Something like that. I'll think about the title, but you get the message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, Scorpio, be blessed.